We all know how fun water slides can be, especially in the summer. Whenever we ride a water slide, danger does not even cross roads in our minds, because fun and danger together? Oh no, we won't shake hands on this. In today's video, you're going to see the top 10 most dangerous water slides built throughout the world, which can change your assumptions about water slides being safe. Take your seat because each one in our list is going to amaze you, and you can even make your eyes expand. Each one from number 1 till number 10 has the danger lingering around it, so buckle up and hang on tight. But before we get into the video, if this is your first time taking a trip with us, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. I subscribed. We will try to personally reply to each and every one of your comments. Now let's begin with the most deadliest water slides in the world. Number 10. Insano Beach Park, Brazil. This insane slide, just like its name, is insanely steep. It is located at the beach of Porto do Estado. It is 41-meter high slide, which is way too vertical and sends sliders quickly in a near vertical drop into an exit pool. Now this slide ain't for the hearts of the weak people. Even the workers who work there said that they pretty much enjoyed the show when they saw the sliders losing themselves in their fear when they were dropping down. They even said that they have seen sliders shed tears when they slide down. The slides does not consume most of your time, it's just 4 seconds long, but the fear game is real because it's so steep that some sliders become airborne. The speed is so much that things might go crazy if you're not following instructions, and you might fly into the air. The sliders are given instructions to remain on their back with their arms and legs crossed. It is yet an enormous slide, but the fastest one too. You have to ride it with your heart pounding in your hand. Number 9. Gold Coast, Australia. The Gold Coast water slide in Australia provides a massive aqua loop. By watching the loop, you might be wondering the time and speed spent in that loop, right? So it is 17 meters high and features 4 transparent looping slides. Hit speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour as you take on this heart-pumping slide. Not 1, not 2, but 4 looping transparent slides. It is built to give such speed so that the sliders make it around the loop fast. But if you get stuck inside a loop, you can just pray, my friend, to make it out alive. Once a woman sued this part for $400,000 because she got stuck in the loop and never imagined to make it out alive. But she found her way out, being all injured, through an escape hatch. This park and this aqua loop slide, despite being very dangerous, are very popular, and it is the 8th busiest water park in the world because, yeah son, we've got plenty of challenging and brave personalities who can risk it for the experience. Number 8. Aqua Spinner Water Slide. Aqua Spinner Water Slide is Europe's first ever water slide. The Aqua Spinner and Slide Wheel Water Slide are like Ferris wheels combined with a water slide. You can go down the slide in a group of 4 on giant rubber rings. Then you can go back and forth in a pendulum motion due to the continuous rotation. By checking out the video, apparently the motion of the slides makes you feel like you're experiencing zero gravity. Because sliders here can reach a maximum speed of 40 kilometers per hour while going through the rotating, it is a fun slide, but things can go wild in here. Number 7. Black Hole, Orlando, Florida. Black Hole Water Slide is located in the Wet n Wild Water Park in Orlando, Florida. And I bet you guys that the fear game in this water slide is no joke, because it has a record of lawsuits until it closed for good. Take on the thrilling black hole at the extreme H20 zones as you are sent into an adrenaline-pumping pitch-black spiral of darkness at speeds up to 40 kilometers per hour. Pitch black, and we mean pitch black spirals. If you're scared of the dark, perhaps this ride is not for you. A man sued Black Hole for $3 million because he got stuck and injured himself around his neck, hands, and throughout the body that he had to stay at the hospital for very long. The factor that makes it even more deadly is that in the dead darkness of the water slide, which takes 27 seconds to reach down, 2 people are sent together, and staff is told to send 2 other people in the 20-second time intervals that does not even have any escape, so the risk for you to take that dead ride. Number 6. Calypso Water Park, Ontario. This water slide in Calypso Water Park has a great record of leaving a lot of people injured. In 2015, the slide in this water park faced 2 separate charges from different people who got injured through this ride. In this slide, sliders sit in a tunnel and then spin hard around the ball until they're dropped down into the water. There's a whole design process. But when the slide was investigated after the charges, a buckle was found in an area which was causing the tubes to flip. The water park was said to not be very careful of providing safety to the riders. Some of the allegations were although neglected, but the ARC was found guilty in 6 counts, which cost them a $500,000 payout. So the sheer number of injuries can click a bell in our minds on how dangerous this slide can be. Number 5. Vertigo Sky Cooper. It is a water park in Spain. It is the highest water park in Europe and has the highest capsule slides in the world. Vary the Vertigo is a 108-foot tall water slide at Aqualandia in Benidorm, Spain. Riders get dropped through a trapdoor, down a steep slide, and into the water, which sounds like quite the rush, as long as you make it through the trapdoor. Wait, what? According to Australian Broadcasting Corporation, British tourist Jamie Norman enjoyed the Vertigo so much that he went down it 3 times. But the 3rd time was not like the others because the trapdoor failed to open all the way, crushing his arms, leg, and face. And when he went down, he saw blood around him, which was a very horrific incident. Not only this, but many incidents happened which make it a very deadly slide. Number 4. MEDUSA'S Slide Wheel Water Park. This water slide is the America's first water slide. Interestingly, the initial idea for the slide wheel came from a 9-year-old Swiss boy who dreamed of a never-ending water slide. The concept developed further in Germany. If you like numbers, the slide wheel stands at 74 feet and comprises 443 feet of water slide, all wrapped up in a knot. 3 4-person rafts can be inside the wheel at the same time, where riders will spend 96 wild seconds before being churned out of the wheel into one last serpentine slide path, which is another 390 feet. Can you handle a total of 115 seconds of exhilarating fun? The rotating nature of MEDUSA'S slide wheel means that it doesn't have drops in the traditional sense. Instead, you oscillate back and forth as the wheel rotates, with each corner of the star shape representing a drop. You look up when you go down. As if messing with your assumptions of physics isn't enough, you'll be surprised by colorful bursts of light through the aqualucent effects as you experience intense G-forces alternating with weightlessness. Not only will you be screaming and laughing, but you will also hear mysterious screams and laughter. MEDUSA'S slide wheel creates unmatched thrills for your senses. No wonder the ride has already won an IAAPA Impact Award, a Brass Ring Award, a Thea Award, and an Edge Award. Number 3. Cannonball Fall Action. How about letting yourself get flung off a 10-foot drop? If you haven't heard of it, this was one of the most notorious water parks in the world. It was so notorious, it was affectionately known as the Traction Park, or sometimes Class Action Park. It was so notorious that history says it was shut down in 1996 after a total of 6 fatalities and so many injuries that no one seems able to actually count them. It didn't stay closed for long. It again reopened in 2010, but the park embraced the action that happened to it back then. Number 2. Vera Schlitterbahn. It is not quite amusing when the thing which is supposed to be fun actually results in terrible accidents like death. This is what happened here. This German water slide was constructed at a height of 168 feet 7 inches, or 51.38 meters. Verrückt became the world's tallest water slide when it opened, but it got very notorious when an accident resulted in the death of a child. This park was shut down after an incident in the park led to a criminal arrest which killed a 10-year-old boy. Investigation revealed that the park was fully responsible for this. That's why it's closed. Number 1. The Cannonball Cajones Loop. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world's most infamous water slide. So infamous that riders had to improve their chances of actually making it to the end. So infamous that even action parks' most daring adventures didn't want anything to do with it. So infamous that it closed down after a single season. This was Cannonball Loop, which frankly looked like an interdimensional hamster habitat. It was long and black and ended with a loop at the end that looked so improbable you had to wonder if it ran on a pact with the devil, because it certainly didn't have anything to do with the laws of physics. This slide was closed as soon as it opened. Can you guess how scary it might have been that it had to close at the moment it opened? The shape of the slide is slightly bothering, and no wonder if it actually got an action back then, we would have definitely seen terrible deaths in there. While testing the ride, many workers got injured. When they took the ride, they came off with injuries and rotated body parts. How scary does it sound? By seeing these acts and such a dangerous construction of the slide, they had to close. But seriously, what were they even thinking when they made this? So these were the most deadliest water slides ever built in the world. Have you ever tried one of these water slides before? Please feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please click that like button and subscribe to get notified about the latest videos and travel trends. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.